Hello and welcome back to the Swiss Crypto Podcast. I am Smiles, and in today's episode we are going to talk about the e-commerce giant Shopify joining the Libra Association. So stay tuned and let's get into it. As online commerce becomes increasingly borderless, it's easy to forget that payments and the value exchange of goods are not a solved problem everywhere. Much of the world's financial infrastructure was not built to handle the scale and needs of the internet commerce. Our mission is to make commerce better for everyone, and to do that, we spend a lot of our time thinking about how to make commerce better in parts of the world where money and banking could be far better. That's why we decided to become a member of the Libra Association. This is one step, but not the only step we'll be taking to be part of the solution to this global problem. This is what Shopify is posting on their own news site about them joining the Libra Association and why they did it. And I know exactly what you guys that are in the cryptocurrency space are probably thinking now. I won't talk that much about Libra. I know that the whole Libra topic is a very dividing one, since it's by the Facebook giant and it's not really a cryptocurrency. And also this news has just been up this weekend, so why am I still talking about? Now, I want to show you exactly why this partnership could be very important for the cryptocurrency space too in the future. If you know my channel and if you have listened to some episodes, you know that I like digging on stuff that gets adoption of cryptocurrency going and that brings cryptocurrency more to the everyday user. And as I said before, the whole Libra topic is a bit dividing, but I think this partnership, especially this partnership, can take cryptocurrency to the everyday user, and here's why. To go to the beginning, to the very basics for a few seconds for the ones that are not familiar with the topic, Libra is the digital currency, not the cryptocurrency, the digital currency that Facebook and the Libra Association wants to put out to the world, to its 3 billion users and customers, so they can use that digital currency on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and so on to make payments easier. And Facebook announced that they want to launch this. I think they announced it last year, if I'm not mistaken, and they partnered up with a lot of big companies in this Libra Association. They stated that it will be very decentralized and so on and so on. We all know that Facebook is collecting data. We'll see how decentralized that is going to be, but I won't go into detail here. What you need to know is that most probably, I'm not an expert, do your own research, but in my opinion, most probably Libra will launch someday in the next 1 or 2 years. It probably won't launch in all countries at once, but it will launch in separate countries and will then spread from one country to another country, especially in the underdeveloped world, in the third world countries where there are still a lot of unbanked people. And with Libra, they will have the ability to easily be banked and use Libra as a means of payment. Now, for the second basics that you have to know, what the hell is Shopify? It's not Spotify. Spotify is that music streaming giant. It's not Spotify. It's called Shopify. And as the name says, it has something to do with shopping. With Shopify, there are a lot of sellers of products that sell their products with that business model that they offer, especially in the e-commerce sector. And Shopify has become a very big giant in the e-commerce sector in the last few years. Now, what makes this partnership especially interesting is that a lot of sellers and product producers that sell with Shopify are promoting their products with Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. And they use the 3 billion users of Facebook and also the high amount of users of Instagram to promote their products. They generate sales over their platform and get products to the customers. So if you are on Facebook, you will probably know the advertisements with those small 10 to 15 second videos that promote a product. That's all from e-commerce stores, and they are usually using Facebook as a channel to promote their products to a lot of consumers. And if you click on such an offer, such a product, you'll get to those e-commerce stores, you'll get to those sellers, and you can buy the product there, usually with PayPal, usually with credit card. There also are some options that you can pay with Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies, depending on the web store, the e-commerce store that the seller is using and offering for its customers. So that's already possible, but that yet doesn't include Facebook. Now, how does this come together? Shopify only joined the Libra association. That doesn't mean that they are now magically doing money or cryptocurrency with Facebook. That just means they are taking part in the development of the Libra currency in the future, that they will be kept up to date, and that they will probably play an important role in the future when it comes to the adoption of Libra in different countries. And as Shopify is saying on their own website, they will most probably be taking even more steps in the future with the Libra association. And one of these steps that is very clear, at least for me, that I could imagine that they will do as soon as Libra launched, is that they will integrate Libra as a digital currency into all their e-commerce stores as a payment option. And that will make it even easier for consumers to buy products on e-commerce stores, since you don't have to go to that stores anymore. In the future, you will be able to buy directly on your Facebook page from that ad if you are paying with Libra. That I could imagine. And you are now asking yourself, well, yeah, that sounds good, but you are paying with Libra, and Libra is not a cryptocurrency, it's a digital currency. And you are totally right. How is this helping the cryptocurrency economy? If you are scrolling through Facebook, you are not very tech savvy, you are not really into the digital world, you know that you can use your credit card when you buy something very cool for your dog on the internet. That's nice. But now an ad pops up, powered probably by Shopify's e-commerce model, and it offers you to pay in Libra. And you think to yourself, well, what the hell is Libra? I haven't heard that before. Is that a coupon, or how can I use that? You click on it. It will probably take you to an information site of Facebook where it will tell you, well, Libra is the best thing in the world. We won't collect your data, blah, blah, blah. You get my sarcasm. But it will also tell you that it's a digital currency, that you won't have to use different currencies. You won't have to use PayPal anymore. You won't have to use your credit card anymore. You can use Libra for everything on the internet that is connected with your Facebook account, that is connected with your Instagram account, etc., etc. That will make it easier for you, and you are just flabbergasted. I always wanted to use that word before. You really like that concept, and you think, well, digital currency, that sounds very techy, but kind of interesting because it makes stuff easier for me as a customer, right? So you'll go to Google, search, type in digital currencies, and what most probably will also come up when searching for that term is Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And that for me is the whole important point when it comes to that partnership with Shopify and Facebook. I don't support the business model of Facebook with collecting all the data of its customers, collecting the data of 3 billion people around the world and selling it around. I don't think it's a good idea personally, and that's my opinion, to trust such a company with a world currency, with a world digital currency that will be called Libra in the future, I'm sure. But that aside, it will bring digital currencies and cryptocurrencies closer to the everyday people. They will discover, oh, there is also money on the internet, and there is money that is probably more secure than my US dollar or than my digital yen, or I don't know, just any money. They will probably Google for Bitcoin and they will see it's deflationary, it's blockchain based, how it works. They will read up on all this and they will see that cryptocurrency is not only something for criminal stuff as it usually says. They will see that it's very secure, and they will see that there's a huge use case in the future for cryptocurrencies. Not all cryptocurrencies. We won't use 5,500 cryptocurrencies in the future. Most of them are garbage. But they will read up on cryptocurrencies. They will use more cryptocurrencies, and that will lead to more adoption in the end. So let me know what you think about this whole topic, about Shopify partnering or entering the Libra association, and what you think about Libra itself. I don't want to have discussions if Libra is a cryptocurrency or not. I'm really interested in what you think will happen with Libra in the future, and if it probably will also spark the adoption of cryptocurrencies in the future. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this topic. That's been it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the content I provided. If you did so, leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That would mean a lot to me, and I'll see you in the next one.